Hello, hello, hello. Coach Sogo here. Today is a upper body mostly. All right, so we're gonna get a total body workout in, but mostly we're gonna hit upper body. So when you pick out your weight selection to have ready for today, you are gonna need probably a lighter set. My lighter set, I'm gonna consider 10, but I'm only doing the demo, so take that into consideration. A lot of shoulder work today, so a lighter set for upper body, and then also you've got a pullover, which you could probably use one a little bit heavier, and possibly even for chest press, you could do a little bit heavier. So if you wanna have a couple options handy, that should work good. So warm up today, another Tabata. We're gonna set our Tabata timer for 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. We're gonna get 4 exercises twice. All right, so here we go into our warm up first. So we're gonna stand nice and tall. We're gonna reach our hands overhead, and we're gonna drive our knee up as we pull toward your knee. Just stepping up pretty high with the knee drive and pulling down so we can get our shoulders warm as well. Rocket squats. We're gonna take our feet wider than hips. All right, we're gonna do a 3, 2, 1 blast off. So 1, 3, 2, 1, drive up. Connect those heels to the floor. Take a 3 count descent. Whoop, brace your core, like I just didn't do. And if you're not quite jumping yet, you can go into a calf raise at the top instead of the jump. And then palms to elbows. Taking it down to forearm position. Brace your core, so abs are on. Walk up, walk down, take it to the other side. Walk up, walk down. All right, 30 seconds there, and then we'll get a high knee jog. So we're just jogging it out, bringing those knees up as much as you can there. All right, 2 times through. Then we go into block 1. So we've got 4 blocks of work to do. We're gonna do them 2 times through. We're gonna use weights for the first 2 exercises. Then we're gonna go into a HIT block, high intensity interval training, 2 exercises back to back, which will be body weight only. 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. So you can either set your Tabata timer or just have a stopwatch, like set your iPad or your iPhone, something to set for that you can just watch, because it's gonna be 2 minutes total, 45 on, 15 off, our back-to-back exercises. So here's block 1. I'm gonna go ahead with my heavier weights for bicep curl. Pick your poison, it's 12 reps, all right? So we're gonna stand nice and tall, roll your shoulders back. We're gonna lock your elbows by your sides and come up to about 3/4 of the way, squeezing on the biceps and back down. So I'll show you that from the side. Brace your core, coming up to about 3/4, squeezing in the hammer curl position for 12 reps. All right, I'm gonna go a little lighter now for good morning to row to tricep kickback. Uh-oh, my battery's getting low. So start with your weights by your sides. We're gonna go into parallel position with our chest to the floor. So come all the way over into that good morning. Once you're here, we row up. Elbows are back behind your back. Tricep kickback, row down, and stand. So 3 different things going on here. We got a hamstring stretch at a good morning. We get a lat squeeze on the row. We get a tricep squeeze on the kickback. And we stand every single rep. 12 there. All right, so next step we're going right into a 45-second on of triple bear. So we're bringing it down with our knees about 2 inches off the floor. Brace your core. We're gonna hop right, center, left, center, right, center, left, center. If at any point you need to step, you can do that. Just keep it low and keep it moving. Then coming up after a 15-second rest, we've got seal jacks, open, close, open, close. All right, and if you're not jumping, you can step that as well. Then we're going right back to the top. So repeat the whole thing again. 12 hammer curl, 12 good morning row, tricep kickback. Set your timer back on, 45-second triple bear, 15-second rest, seal jacks for 45. Then we're gonna go to block 2. So I'm gonna use my lighter weights here. We're gonna stand nice and tall, 2 times through for overhead, starting with overhead press. So bring your elbows in slightly. We don't want them all the way open. Just in slightly to protect your rotator cuff. Pressing up, don't quite touch the weights at the top. Brace your core. We don't want your back to arch over. We don't want any of this kind of stuff going on. We want it nice and solid as we press overhead for 12. Then take a weight with you to your mat for our dumbbell pullover. on this one, we're gonna hold it up into the hip bridge. So plant your heels into the floor. Hands are up, gripping the ends of your weight. Squeeze your glutes to the top from here. Extend back as far as you can and back over your chest. So squeezing your glutes. We're activating shoulders here and lats, as well as glutes, core is all working. All right, then here's what we got for our, I think I did this wrong. Power sit-up to rotation. So stay right here. For 45 seconds, you've got power sit-up with rotation. So fingertips behind your ears. We're coming all the way up and rotating to the bent knee. All the way up, rotate to the bent knee. And then we flip it over. After a 15-second rest, you're starting right here in plank position. We're gonna push into the pike, downward dog, and then drive a knee. Pike it up, other knee. Hike it up, you should feel pretty good with that stretch in the hamstrings. All right, and then we're going back to the top, the whole block again. Block 3, we're gonna take weights with you to the floor for chest press. All right, so we're gonna keep our back on the floor this time. So we're straight up. We're gonna keep everything flat here as we bring our elbows down. Stretch on the pecs, squeeze on the pecs at the top. So let those elbows touch, driving back up. 12 is your number, right there. Then we're gonna come up. I'm gonna pick up my lighter set of weights because we're gonna get shoulders again out of a static lunge position. So pick your side, it doesn't matter which side. I've got my left leg forward. We're gonna lunge in, making sure you got a big 90-degree here as you bend that back knee. When you come to the top, we got a front raise. Woo. All right, squeeze it and drop into your lunge, back to the top, balance, and front raise. So we're just going to shoulder height. We're going for 6, and then we'll switch sides and get 6 lunges on the other side, 6 more on the front raise. All right, and then for our hit, we've got 2 moves, 45 seconds on, 15 rest. So high knee 3-step. So every third count, we stick it. So we're gonna pop those knees up. 1, 2, 3, stick. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So alternating holds. You can go fast, whatever works for you, all right? And then speed skater slam. You're gonna need some lateral space. Hands are gonna go up overhead with an imaginary slam ball. We're gonna head over to the side and slam. Overhead, slam, and slam. All right, so we're moving laterally, side to side, and getting breathless, but also working shoulders. All right, so 2 times through that entire block, and we'll go into our final block of work. So starting with probably your lighter set, we're gonna hip hinge fly. We're gonna work the back of the shoulder. So we're gonna hinge over, find a spot for your eyes, pull your shoulders back, get a nice squeeze on that rear delt, resist gravity on the way down. And that's 12. We're going to the mat for all 3 of the next 3 moves. So from here, weights are up, squeeze up into the hip bridge, we fly open, and we bear hug back to center. So chest, again, stretch and squeeze. Then we set the weights down, have your timer ready, 45 seconds of toe reach, right here body weight. It's our hit core blast right here. So 45 seconds of toe reach, and then 15 seconds of rest. We flip it over. We're in our full plank position. From here, shoulder, shoulder, brace your core, ribs, ribs, knee, knee, shoulder, shoulder, ribs, ribs, knee, knee. If you want to catch the toe as an option. 2 times through that block. And that will do it for today's sweat sesh. You're amazing. Go get it. Talk to you soon. Bye.